Hello everybody. Here's the one video that it won't be only for the twin flames, but in general why the relationship are failed and what's going on with that part. Because I see that through a lot of the twin flames experience with the people that I'm talk and through personal experiences that 90% of the time the reason that the couple are not together, they're separate, or they don't work the things out, is simply because they're not their true self. And I want to put this video out so some people can understand that when they move to a new relationship, it doesn't matter if that's a regular relationship, just a typically physical relationship. We're talking about also relationship within the energy, the soul, and we even talking about vibrations within the union within twin flames. It's still actually the same. You have to be your true self. And I will explain the kind of regular physical level. The first is that when you're in a relationship, you try to get the things to work. So when you try to get the things to work, sometimes you have to suppress yourself for some reason. Sometimes you have to move up and express yourself on some reason. And there is going to be the time when you're going to have this fight. And that fight, actually, it is because you want to be the things for your true self, because this is what you desire, this is what you want. At the same time, the other person wants exactly the opposite of you, and that do not resonate with you. So here how this lead to not being your true self. If you were expressing in the beginning as a person that, for instance, you like BMW, and if you express that everything, that all your life, that's what you want, this is your dream car, this is your dream thing that you wanted to do, it wouldn't have been a problem. But all of a sudden, you're with this partner, and that partner buys a Mercedes. And now, here's the problem. You, all your life, went out and wanted the BMW, and seems like you're never going to get it. And now, you are in fight. Now, the person who you are with it, your partner, love the Mercedes, and they want the Mercedes. They don't want the BMW, and they want that Mercedes for themselves and satisfying themselves. And here is the part when this partnership does not work, because the fight is for something that was not spoken, something that was not expressed. And if it was not said, was not expressed, then it cannot be understood. So if it cannot be understood or understood as a position, then there is a conflict. And more of those conflicts evolve. The more and more it comes out that you look at in yourself is like, well, she doesn't do this for me, she doesn't do that for me, she doesn't get this part of me, why I am with her. Or he doesn't see what I do for him, he doesn't see I back from work and I have to do all the chores for him, he doesn't see the things I do for our relationship. And here is again the part that unspoken truth. You keep the things inside of yourself. And we're talking about this is on a regular physical level. It doesn't have nothing to do with the energy stuff yet, with the twin flames or soulmates yet. Okay? So, if that was a spoken truth, and that was like, you know what, you need to realize that I am who I am. I react like this. I would love you to accept me as who I am. And if there is some issues that we need to work it out, I would love you to talk and we to figure those issues out, so we can have a better life together. And I have issues with this, and this is how I am. You speak your truth. As your partner, she's like, hey, you have to understand, I am who I am. I overreacting on this parts. This and this is my problems. I love to be appreciated of what I do, and I love to be listened of how my day was. I love to be understood. And this is how the partnership supposed to be worked. But it's not worked at the beginning. Simply a fear that if you're your true self, the other will stop liking you. And that's what I'm making this video, is because you to understand that it's very bad part you to hide your true self, because the person you have to be with, they have to be them true selves as well. And this is why when this relationship takes more time, the more and more the truth is actually comes out of the truth of who you are. And the two true are not actually what they were, because the relationship was based on the face mask. The face mask is who you present yourself out there, to who you put yourself as a template, and not as your true self. And that's why those relationship fails. Now, when this relationship is between the two people who are highly within the bioenergy, we're talking about people who do a lot of meditations, people who are healers, they're Reiki masters, or anything that has to do with energy. The situation is getting a little bit out of control, simply because now you not only have the regular relationship, but also have this energy between them. And when they have this part of not being the true self, there is gonna be those conflicts, and those conflicts can be very powerful. And personal experience, I've seen some breakers of the electricity goes off and the bulbs burn out. But that's it. You have to be very careful with this energies, how you work on it, or what level your anger is. And here is again like, hey, you should have done this, and this instead of doing this and that. I felt this energy that was about this and this. You should have reacted about that. The other part that I see on this energetic level of relationship, it's the master and the coach versus the student. The other problem with this, it's again that who is the leader, and there is this type of constantly the one gets against the other, like a competition at all the time, who to be in the top, instead of working together. For example, there was a couple I was talking to. He is a master of one of the like a taekwondo type, and she's a massage therapist, but she also knows Reiki. So he knows how to work with energies. He understands everything he does, but he puts his demand part on the top of it and is suppressing her, and her energy that it's so much builds up by the suppression. It's like a balloon that you put more and more and more and more suppression. All of a sudden, the balloon just comes and it pops out. And that was the situations that you have to learn how to relax your vibrations and your energies onto it. And again, if they were spoken again, their true self, it's like, you know what, I feel like instead of you doing such and such, why just not figure out not to do this because it's not good for our relationship. Or they will be like, you know what, let's look at this situation together, let's find out the benefit for ourselves, how that energy can be actually used for us, not like against us. Because people, when they start thinking, okay, they create this energetic balls. Let's say like I'm thinking for someone, and I create this energetic ball with my toes. And that energetic ball is out there someplace waiting to be activated. And the more I'm thinking about this, the bigger it gets. And the bigger it gets, the more attention goes there because it's big. Okay, you see it. And that's why these energies, you have to understand those. They need to be balanced. They need to be more balanced to it. And some of those big giant balls of energy forms, they need to be worked out. Twin flames, it's a little bit different story because there you have soul vibrations, and those soul vibrations, they are much more powerful. Twin flames, they actually don't start from the physical or the energy level. They start from the soul level first, and they establish this soul connection, and that's why everything gets upside down about the twin flames. And when the twin flames get together within the soul, everything is just upside down. And they have to understand to work it out with the soul vibrations. And the relationship, it's completely different because it's beginning of the 5D. The normal people, the normal relationship, it's a 3D. The energy level, it's the 4D. And the 5D, it's where the twin flames are. That's why everybody wants to go. And that's why the relationships, they evolve on that stage. But what the paradox in all this is, when you have a 3D relationship and you try to bring it to a 4D, it collapses. It collapses because it's not based of the own truth. Even if it's a electrical or energy level relationship on it, if it's not based of the own truth, it will not evolve to activate the twin flame partnership. So when the twin flames coming together, they get together on this vibrations of the souls that they're very powerful, and the both units don't know what the heck's wrong with them. They start feeling this love for each other. And here again, if they don't commit to the love, if they don't go and they figure out their true love to each other, they're not their true selves, that relationship go through hell, basically. Twin flames, it's very deep, very deep. This is not like average relationship. It's very strong. It's a bond that most of the people cannot preoccupy or manage to navigate, because the vibrations in the soul, it's vibrations in the soul. It's you are who you are. And when you meet someone who vibrates like you, everything inside of you turns upside down. So again, when the twin flames meet, most of them they're in either on current relationship or they're in a bad relationship because of they trying to move up to trying to increase the things. And what happened is that when they meet together, the one commits to the love and the other one doesn't commit to the love. Again, start have this conflict inside, simply because the one that says I'm my true self and the other is like, no, I don't want this part, I'm not my true self, and they run, or the other is chasing. It's like, hey, this is the truth. And again, it's this part of understanding that doesn't matter what the situation is, be your true self. Say what you need to say. You have to self-respect yourself. If you don't self-respect yourself, how would you expect others to respect you? And speak up, communication, talk. You don't talk, you don't solve problems. The problems, they're always going to be there. It's called karma. Okay, you can run from this and then somehow they're coming back. You run away from them and somehow they come back, simply because it needs to be worked out. And all the relationships, if you take a look at it now as a conclusion of everything, is the major fail that I see, it's personal. You are not being your true to yourself first, and then to others. You don't have to suppress yourself in order the relationship to work. You don't have to sacrifice yourself in order the relationship to work. What you need to do is be your true self. Because when you are the true self, there is nothing to change, hide, or modify, so you can navigate this relationship. Because this relationship, it has to be a partnership where the two people comes together to work towards a common goal. Thank you so much for watching this video, and be love.